As scary as it gets.
The Warriors have been solid at the line so far, 4 for 4.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
The Warriors making a switch here. Curry's checked in.
Getting to the line at will nowadays. Wiggins wanting to improve his free throw percentage.
Edwards passes to Rivers. Timberwolves passing it around. Here's McLaughlin. Outside, Towns. Over Saric. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut to just 9 points on the basket from Towns.
In the modern NBA, the three-level score is so hard to deal with. Karl Anthony Towns in the mid-range, that's money.
Saric with the bounce pass. And a deep three from Curry. The shot will not fall. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Well, the kind of low-energy effort they played with all night will make a coach absolutely crazy. You can't win if you don't play quality defense.
A nice shot by Rivers.
Well, tremendous composure on the interior from the guard, Austin Rivers. He's got the frame to complete that play.
Here's Thompson. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Stephen Curry.
Curry's got 4 assists in the game. Minnesota calls timeout. Andrew Wiggins really making a difference here.
Boy, much needed timeout. This guy's scoring at will, and they've had no answer.
All right, fans, get on your feet and make some noise for T-shirt time! Everyone get loud and put your hands together for your Minnesota dancers. Everyone get loud and put your hands together for your Minnesota dancers. Everyone get loud and put your hands together for your Minnesota dancers.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Carroll's checked in. So a moment now to see the story for Klay Thompson. McLaughlin, the pass to McDaniels. Here's McLaughlin, guarded by Curry. Back to McDaniel. Just 5 to shoot. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Towns.
One thing you have to respect is how efficient and consistent Cat is on the interior. This guy understands where his advantages lie.
Now here's Wiggins. Coming in off a 10-point performance last game out. No one near Curry as he lets it go. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now we see more and more top prospects bypass college or even leave high school early to make 6 figures playing for G League Ignite. For many years, going pro at such a young age was something we only saw abroad. That reality is now here. Kevin?
I like it too, David. The landscape is shifting, and I think for the better. Thank you for the report. The free throw drops for Towns. And Karl Anthony Towns said he believes that he is the greatest big man shooter of all time. What do you think?
Well, Kev, I think a guy by the name of Dirk Nowitzki might have a thing or two to say about it, but I love Karl Anthony Towns' attitude. You have got to believe in your skills if you're going to have the kind of success that Cat has had in this league, and we know he is lethal from deep.
Here is Garbage Man. Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game. On its way from Curry for 2, and there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Perhaps no more scary thing for a defense than when Stephen Curry has got his rhythm. Look out, folks.
Pass to Carroll. Now Towns. Here's McLaughlin. Back to Towns. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Towns has got 9 points in the quarter.
No hesitation from Karl Anthony Towns. Ball is delivered. He makes the assist look easy.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
You know, almost every team has some kind of roster turnover in the offseason, so, Greg, this time of year can be about getting familiar with your new teammates.
Yeah, there's always a feeling out process this early in the schedule. It's about finding your team's identity, figuring out how all the pieces are going to fit. And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Passes to Thompson. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Stephen Curry.
Curry's got his 5th assist in this one. And the ball out of play. The Warriors won by. Now that we have the chance to show you the teams in the top of the NBA in steals this year.
And forcing turnovers is a point of pride for both these teams. That's why their steal numbers have been so high.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
The pass to Kuminga. Shoots over McDaniel. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Here's Curry after the made shot from Karl Anthony Towns. Pass to Kuminga. Shoots over McDaniel. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
And now you can see the D having problems stopping the mid-range jumper, just not really closing out as much as they need to.
Now here's McDaniel. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Edwards passes to Towns. McLaughlin. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Well, you can see Karl Anthony Towns now is beyond just looking for his own shot. He's understanding, let me make the guys around me feel good.
Here is Garbage Man. Pass to Thompson. Takes a 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Thompson's got the lead up to 12 now for the Warriors.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
And you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
Minnesota making a switch here. Gobert's checked in. Then for the Warriors, Draymond Green, he's checked in for Saric. And it's Payton in for Garbage Man. Warriors leading by 9. Payton outside. Back to Curry. Thompson outside. Passes it to Payton. Green breaking loose. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
We think of Thompson as a beautifully gifted shooter, but make no mistake, he understands when and where to place the basketball when a teammate is open.
Now here's Carroll. He's got 5, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Well, I don't think he'll get a screen assist for that pick, but they get the points, and that's all that matters.
The Timberwolves have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
Anderson, he's checked in for Minnesota. And that one misses. And the media is able to vote on awards like all rookie, but Greg, those awards can end up determining a player's max salary. Any concern there?
No doubt there is, but somebody has to decide those awards, right? And no matter who it is, there's always going to be some pushback. So as long as contracts are tied to them, that power will be in someone else's hands.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game.
The line for 1.
Free throw good, Edwards. Warriors leading by 6. Thompson outside. Now the pass to Green. Outside Curry. And Chin gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
14 foul.
Thompson passes to Kuminga. Beaten inside. Anderson with the block. Carroll against Curry. To the middle. And that goes out of bounds. Last touch by Carroll.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
Mike Conley's checked in for Champ. The Warriors also with a sub. Chris Paul, he's checked in for Curry. Timeout called the Warriors.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And the guys get a little bit of a break, mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Warriors. They've got the Timberwolves ahead of them next in Minneapolis. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Knocks down the 3 ball. Thompson's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Warriors. Edwards kicks to Conley. Thompson against Edwards. Out to the right wing. Here's Gobert. Anderson trying to free himself up. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
The Timberwolves have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here.
And there's a record Rudy Gobert set without much fanfare a few years ago. Most dunks in an NBA season.
That's exactly right, GA. That was back in the 2018-19 season. He threw it down 306 times. Certainly makes sense for a guy who's got that kind of length, athleticism, and the guy who spends so much time right around the cup.
Payton gets the bucket.
Gary Payton,
and the Warriors lead by 8.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Well, major height disadvantage. He recognizes that and still able to score it.
Now here's Anderson. Outside Edwards. Just 5 on the clock. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Rivers, he's checked in for Jordan McLaughlin. Sharge checked in for the Warriors. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Thompson. Now here's Paul. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Utah.
And his passing was simply amazing. A lot of fun to watch.
2 minutes
Here is
remaining in the
Edwards,
first half. 2
following
minutes.
the basket by Chris Paul. Pass to Rivers. Kicks to Gobert. Conley with it. He's got 10. Shot from the top of the key. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their script.
Peyton. Gobert with the block.
Well, let's remember, Rudy Gobert has got a 7'9" wingspan. Sometimes it's just easy picking sending it back.
Now here's Rivers. He's got 9. Out to Conley. Lets it go with the 3. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
It's first triple of the second quarter, third of the game.
Higgins outside. Peyton looking around. Pass to Saric. Peyton against Rivers. Peyton passes to Wiggins. That's good. And it's Peyton with the assist. Peyton's got 4 assists in the game.
This guy gets up in the air so smoothly. Andrew Wiggins, a nice foundation for that shot.
Now here's Rivers. Out to the wing. Outside Edwards. And stolen by Wiggins. He's still up. Now he is 9 of 10.
When Wiggins plays that kind of defense, he can create all kinds of havoc. He's got the speed to get out and be a one-man fast break.
Count that one. Conley's got 7 now in this quarter.
Just doing what he can. He's competing, and he's converting.
And he has really kept them in this one. The high effort level. Now the rest of the team has got to step up.
The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. The Warriors on top, up 11. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Steve. A good rhythm for you in the first half. What do you like most about how your team's competing?
Just like the ball movement, you know, the drive and kick. Our guys have played really well together. Just trying to move the ball, get a great shot.
We'll see if you can keep the ball flying around as we continue. Thanks. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, can't tell you how much it means to us to have you back with us on the halftime show on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. Means the world, doesn't it?
Miss you.
Andrew Wiggins led the way in the first half. He ended up with 26 points, 3 block shots, and 1 assist. He's been a different player than he was in their last outing when he was off his game. He's rounded back into form tonight. Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team.
They built this lead from the perimeter. We know they have shooters to do it. We know sometimes they play outside in. This is one of those games that's going on by the script. Impressive performance thus far.
How about you, Kenny? What did you think about this home team?
Well, they have to improve their defense. Guys were getting burned on the perimeter. They wouldn't put a hand up, as my man used to say, hand down, man down. Oh, you got to get some help. That pretty much covers everything. Shaq, you think they played their best?
No way, no way.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about to start. See you again after the final.
Horn. Oh, buzzer.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at Andrew Wiggins in this game, he's been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end, and boy, this young guy has done just that.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. They've got Gobert. Towns is out there with McDaniels. Then it's Conley, and it's Carroll in at the two-guard spot. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. Now here is Conley. Clock at 4. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And a deep 3 from Curry. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Curry's got the lead up to 14 now for the Warriors. Passes it to Towns. Back to Conley. A 3-ball. Hits the three-point bomb. Conley's got 20 points.
Mike Conley wanted to make sure the momentum was not swinging the other direction, so he answers with a 3.
Now here's Shorich. Thompson outside. Here's Wiggins, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Well, the quickness to beat you inside, Wiggins possesses that in spades.
The Warriors shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
Free throw good. Wiggins. Edwards has come in for the Timberwolves. And both free throws good for Wiggins.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Edwards dishes to Towns, and there's the pass to Carroll. And the Timberwolves tack on 2 more.
You know, he's been giving them points, but they still can't seem to get over the hump tonight.
Curry passes to Green. He dishes it to Wiggins. He kicks to Curry. And he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in. Curry's got 5 points in the quarter. Outside Edwards. Pass to Carroll. And they call a foul, so he's got the and 1 chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Wow, what a start to this half. 3 for 3, dictating the pace on the offensive end. They're rolling early.
For Minnesota, they have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line. On the free throw, no good.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Nice shot by Thompson.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Now here's Carroll. 11 points in the game. And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
Back to Curry. Outside, Green. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for 1 more at the line.
Great play calling, great execution. Leads to 4 for 4 to start this half.
And as good as Draymond Green has been on the floor, this guy will be an all-time broadcaster, already a popular podcast. Great TV studio appearances as well.
And Draymond Green, the next broadcasting star. You've watched his work. Why is that?
And Kevin, I think his basketball IQ is incredible. And we see that when he plays, but he can also vocalize it to the audience. And of course, Draymond is not afraid to say what he thinks.
Minnesota calls timeout.
T-shirts. Let's see who's the loudest. Everyone get loud and put your hands together for your Minnesota answers. Everyone get loud and put your hands together for your Minnesota answers. Everyone get loud and put your hands together for your Minnesota answers.
Three minutes gone now in the third quarter. Wiggins against Edwards. Here's McDaniels, and there's another one for the Timberwolves.
They've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Pass to Šarić. Thompson outside. Here's Curry, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Outside Edwards. Back to Conley. He's still up. Now he is 9 of 10.
Fear has never been a problem for Mike Conley if he's near the cup. Nice finish inside.
Wiggins kicks to Curry. Šarić looking around. 6 to shoot. Passes it to Wiggins. Knocks it loose. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Garbage man is checked in for the Warriors.
Number 31.
Minnesota trails by 13. Outside Conley. Towns wide open. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Towns has got 16.
And amazing what they're doing on offense here. Perfect from the field to start the half.
To the paint. Here's Garbage Man. And he converts the layup. He has 5.
Improved decision-making by Andrew Wiggins, and that makes him an even greater challenge to guard.
Carroll passes to Towns. Over Šarić. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from Towns.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Now here's Wiggins, and he has 28 points for the game. Didn't think that was going to go in. Curry's got 10 points in just the second half.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Edwards against Wiggins. Conley with the 3. Connects from three-point range. Conley's got 25 points in the game.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Wiggins with the bounce pass. Curry can't get it to go. Minnesota trails by 10. The pass to Towns. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Towns has got 7 now in this quarter. Wiggins outside. To the wing on the left. Green kicks to Wiggins. Outside Curry. Shot clock at 5. A three-pointer is right on target. Curry's got 30 points.
He got loose from downtown in the first half. Now has 3 here in the second. Unstoppable.
Edwards finds Towns. Over Sharich. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut to just 9 points on the basket from Karl Anthony Towns.
Karl Anthony Towns embraces the responsibility of being the primary scorer offensively. And boy, if he's in rhythm, it's a nightmare for the defense.
Timeout called the Warriors.
Put your hands together for your Minnesota Dancers.
Some changes here for the Timberwolves. Kyle Anderson comes in for McDaniels. And it's Rivers in for Mike Conley. And the Warriors also making a change. Paul's checked in. It's stolen by Edwards. Towns for 3. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Challenging this D with the 3 ball. That's his second from distance this half. And he also hit one in the first half, too.
No one on him, and he makes the easy one. Green's got 5 points now this quarter.
Draymond Green will pick his spots on the interior. He can read a defense, and he understands when to attack.
Pass to Towns. Out to Edwards. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Towns has got his 4th assist in this one.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Back to Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the rejection by Towns. Pass to Edwards. And here's Carroll. Towns kicks to Rivers. Pass to Edwards. This one for 3. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Well, don't think twice. Ball touches your hands. You let it go, Anthony Edwards.
Ball outside. Curry on the wing. He's guarded by Rivers. Sharich has the open look. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Well, great decision to kick it out. Trust that your teammate will knock down the shot.
Carroll finds Towns. Over Sharich. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut back down to just 2 points. The basket there coming from Towns.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Now here's Curry. He has 30. On the wing, Wiggins shoots the 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Wiggins has got 31.
Great example of the awareness Curry brings to the game. Such a good feel for understanding what the defense is doing and how to find the open spots.
The Timberwolves working the ball around them. Towns with the bucket.
And now he's starting to get it going. 4 3-pointers in the game for him. 3 have come in this half.
Timeout called the Warriors.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
Everyone get loud and put your hands together for your Minnesota Dancers. Everyone get loud and put your hands together for your Minnesota Dancers. Everyone get loud and put your hands together for your Minnesota Dancers.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Gobert's checked in. Gary Payton is checked in for the Warriors. It's a close game here in Minnesota. They've got the Wizards ahead of them. Their next game in Washington. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. Green passes to Wiggins. Over Edwards, and that one's good. Wiggins has got 33.
Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
Carroll dishes to Gobert.
2 minutes remaining in the
They get a
third.
hand on
2
it.
minutes.
It's stolen by Sharch. Here's Paul. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Chris Paul not only has a great handle, but man, his footwork is so good.
And we talk about the playmaking ability of CP3. 3rd all-time in career assists, 2nd all-time in career assist percentage, and he looks far from done.
Now here's Carroll. He's got 11, and there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
They ran that set to perfection and got a terrific look out of it.
Wiggins outside. And the pass to Green. And the rejection by Towns.
Carl Anthony Towns twice on the pipe. Send it back, big fella.
Rivers kicks to Towns. And another 3 for Minnesota.
What are you going to do defensively? Such separation with the height advantage in that matchup.
Back to Paul. Pass to Sharch. Feeds it to Wiggins. Dishes to Paul. Shot clock at 6. Here's Payton. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
That's good from Payton.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Thompson, he's checked in for Sharch. And it's Carroll with the ball for Minnesota. They trail by 3. Kicks it to Gobert. Pass to Edwards. Now here's Carroll. 5 to shoot. Over Paul. And it falls over the rim and in. And that's 15 points for Champ.
Boy, the bucket's been 5 feet wide for him. He's dropping everything in.
And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And as we finish the 3rd quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets.
The
Warriors lead by 1. And we'll be back right after this. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
Come on, fans. It's the
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the 4th quarter could have even more action in store for us. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Wiggins is out there with Green. Then it's Curry. Then it's Thompson. And it's Paul in at the point. Now here's Paul. Count that one.
He's been under duress many times in his career. Does not let quality defense affect him. Chris Paul, great concentration.
Curry against Carroll. Edwards gets to Conley. Oh, the lob to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Well, spectacular athleticism from the 7-foot center Gobert. Wow.
Passes it to Curry. Here's Wiggins. Inside, Thompson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Thompson's got 20.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Curry passes to Green. Paul for three. Trains the three-pointer. Paul's got 5 points now this quarter.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second three of the game.
Back to Conley. Outside Edwards. And another three for Minnesota.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Thompson outside. Ball against Conley. And Chris Paul the bucket on the assist by Thompson. And the Warriors lead by 2.
Well, we know Chris Paul is a pass-first type point guard, but boy, can he score it.
Edwards the bounce pass. Carroll against Curry. Right at the free throw line. And again, it's Minnesota.
You could see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
Now here's Paul. Out to Thompson. Shoots it up. And he gets it to go. It's off the back of the rim. Thompson's got 22.
Be always aware, Chris Paul, one of the great passers in history. There's another assist.
Out to Edwards. Here's Conley. Count it, and the foul. And it goes on Draymond Green.
Absolute power from Rudy Gobert. Terrific, out-muscling the defense.
First team foul.
The Warriors making a switch here. Sarge is checked in.
Rudy Gobert. One shot.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
Well, we know Rudy Gobert is going to go down as not only one of the greatest defenders of his generation, but of all time. Just look at the number of times this guy has won Defensive Player of the Year. He is a force to be reckoned with.
And the three ball is good. Wiggins has got 36.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Anthony Edwards is a load to handle as a defender. This guy's got the frame and the skill to make it very difficult.
In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Warriors.
And look at how aggressive they were defensively, forcing mistakes and turning those mistakes into points.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
And the first one drops. So he gets them both. Warriors have gotten absolutely red hot shooting the ball here in the fourth. A perfect 6 for 6. The pass to Wiggins. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Paul against Conley. Count the basket and the foul. Chris Paul picks up that one.
Well, Mike Conley understands how to draw contact and still try to get a shot opportunity. He'll go to the line for the end one.
And for years, Mike Conley had an interesting title. The best player to never make an All-Star game. Well, that changed in 2021 when Conley was named an All-Star.
For Mike Conley, year 13 was lucky for him, going to that first All-Star game.
And that was the longest wait ever to become an All-Star. Conley, 33 at the time of that first selection, just shows you the work ethic of Mike
always trying to improve.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
They are trying to close this out strong, and he's the man who's put you in this position.
Wiggins. One shot.
Now Edwards. The dish to McDaniels. Pass to Conley. He kicks it to Edwards. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Thompson outside. Paul outside. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Carroll passes to Gobert. It's stolen by Sharch. Out to Thompson. Back to Wiggins. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Personal foul.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a
At the
quarter.
line for the Warriors, Andrew Wiggins. At the line for one.
Minnesota trails by 5. Pass to Carroll. .11 feet away, and that's good off the glass that time. Carroll's got 12 points in just the second half.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Now here's Green, and there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Well, we know that Draymond Green spends a lot of time facing up beyond the arc, but this mid-range is available too.
Edwards dishes to Gobert. Passes it to Carroll. Shot from free throw range. Good. He's now got 10 of 10 from the field.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
And Champ gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Here's Paul. Over Conley. Gobert with the block. Here's the floater.
Draymond Green twice on the pipe, sends it right back to the shooter.
Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Fourth personal foul.
You love how each side has risen
At
to
the
the
line for the
challenge
Warriors.
throughout this.
Draymond
I'll
Green.
tell you, we have seen
One
great
shot.
execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Minnesota trails by 6. Outside Edwards. There's the pass to Gobert. Conley against Paul. 5 on the clock. And Carroll gets it to go.
In such a rhythm right now. Feathery touch. He's lighting them up.
Sharch outside. He dishes it to Wiggins. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Anthony Edwards.
But what a quick move. Wiggins able to draw the contact. Defender completely off balance.
At the line for 2.
First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Wiggins. And so Edwards will bring it up for Minnesota. 6-point game. Pass to McDaniels. 6 on the shot clock. Left block shot on the way. And again, it's Minnesota converting. And the Warriors with possession here. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. It's good.
Well, because of his size and length, Dario Saric so comfortable on the interior.
Here is Edwards after the basket by Dario Saric. Pass to McDaniels. Here's the three. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got his 7th assist in the game.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Now here's Paul. Thompson for the triple. In. And his hot hand continues. 10 of 11 from the floor. And looking for more.
Boy, picking up where he left off. His second from distance this half. 5 overall.
Carroll against Thompson. Carroll passes to McDaniels. And terrific work on the offensive glass. And he picks up 2. McDaniels got 7 points here in this quarter. Warriors leading by 4. All up top, over by Conley. Thompson is double. Stolen by Conley. Carroll against Thompson. McDaniels kicks to Edwards. Outside Conley. From outside the arc. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
3 triples in the first half. 3 in the second. Boy, do they have.
Timeout called the Warriors.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under.
Put your hands together for your Minnesota answers.
Let's present our New Balance player of the game, Andrew Wiggins.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
Minnesota making a switch here. Towns is checked in. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the break. He said, this is what we play for, fellas. Let's knock them on their heels right out of the timeout. Show them how much you want it. Go get it. He really is fired up about this game.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
If anything, you know you can count on Chris Paul to deliver in the clutch. He is so competitive, so tough.
Now here's Conley. Outside Edwards to tie it up. And another 3 for Minnesota.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
On the wing, Wiggins. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And there's a reason they fouled Wiggins right there. Taking their chances at an important part of this game.
Andrew Wiggins taking 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that gives them the lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 2-point ball game.
Tremendous job at the line as usual. You can always bank on him in those situations.
Here's Towns. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. And that's now 35 points for Karl-Anthony Towns. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
.132 left to play here in the fourth. Ball against Conley. Here's Towns. Oh, and they take the lead. Towns has got the lead up to 2 now for the Timberwolves.
Oh, does he deliver? That is a determined young fella right there. Karl-Anthony Towns.
And it's good for 2. Paul's got 13 points in the second half.
That's a statement from Chris Paul. He understands game is in the balance. It's my time.
Conley the pass to Towns. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Minnesota.
They've been in the zone from mid-range all game long, and they've made the most of any chance they've found in that space.
I also like how they've played in the painted area. They've made an effort to work on the inside and convert those chances.
The free throw drops for Towns.
Yeah, big play on the front end to finish, despite getting hacked there, and big on the back end to hit the free throw.
Goes up to the stripe. Count it! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Oh, here's Edwards. Passes it to Kerr. Beyond the arc. Connects from downtown.
Well, unselfish play by Anthony Edwards. Teammate is wide open. He puts it right where it needs to be.
Timeout called the Warriors. They're behind by 4. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Let's hear it, fans. Everyone get loud and put your hands together for your Minnesota answers.
29 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
Well, Chris Paul is an elite shooter. The efficiency is there, especially in the catch-and-shoot game.
And now they decide to foul. Intentional.
Second personal foul. 5th team foul.
And the first of 2, no good. Late breaker.
Timberwolves. Carroll.
And he does get the second one. And that makes it a 3-point lead. A big-time possession here.
Yeah, and their hearts must be going 100 miles an hour right now.
It's good. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Now, this is a comfort zone for Chris Paul. That mid-range game, you better guard it.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game.
Timberwolves. Mike Conley.
He's able to hit the second one, and that will put them up by 2. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Ball against Conley. With a step back. Got it! And tie game. That is a huge miss right there.
There is a relentlessness to what Chris Paul does. This guy works at his own pace, wears you out, searching for his shot.
Minnesota calls timeout. 5 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 5 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Conley inside the... He beat the buzzer!
Delivery at the buzzer. That is beautifully done. An astonishing way to end this game. Some serious last-second heroics.
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up for great.